we should be.
Didn't mean to destroy you. I know I ignored you, but I wanna be yours, and I wanna be open now. Oh, now you're emotional. I knew we switched roles. We could get closer now. It's never too late. I'm trying to believe, so let's keep the pace. I'm trying to be patient, but I keep on pacing. We've been running away from communicating. Baby, let's face it, it's just conversation now. No more temptation, no more misbehaving. When you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I felt so sad. Didn't wanna leave, you're pouring your heart to me. How could I let this be? Just needed time to see where I wanna be. I know you had pressure, but she never measured. I know she had leverage, but I never let it come in between us. I'm getting better, feeling lesser and lesser. 'Cause I kept it together, and we'll get it together.
Man, there we go. Got it. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully y'all doing well. Y'all doing great. Listen, I wanted to hop on here quickly because I don't have that much time, but I just wanted to hop on here and just say, what up? Listen, today is show day. Getting ready. I've got to go play with Cassette tonight. If you're in Atlanta, I don't know if the tickets, I think the first show or second show may be sold out, but I'm playing with Cassette Michelle at the City Winery here in Atlanta. So I got to get ready for that. But I was saying, like, let me warm up this morning. So the name of this song was called When You Love Someone, featuring her. I believe it's Tone Sith. So I'm gonna keep it kind of short today because I got to go get myself ready because we got load in. We got a whole bunch of things going on today. So that's what's up. I saw some people say some what's up. What's up, dude? What's up? What up? Yes, sir. Hey, always killing. Appreciate it, man. Hey, bro, what amp are you? What are your amp settings? I'm actually using a plugin, just regular amp. It's in Logic. I'm just using the Live Room Stack in Logic. That's all I'm using. Can you play ballad solo? I hear the minor, the 251 in there. Yo, I just got the Quilter 2. Oh, sweet. I'll be trying out the BB King's tonight in Montgomery. Bet. Yeah, I definitely know where BB King's is. I actually got to play there next Saturday, I believe. Oh, no, August 7th. I'm sorry, not next Saturday, but August 7th, I'm going to be playing at BB King's in the Gump. Watching him is a blessing. What up? Hello from Paris. I just became a camper. Yo, that's what's up, yo. JKD, that's what's up. It's so awesome. Checking in from Zimbabwe. Much love and respect from Zimbabwe, yo. Definitely. That's what's up. So I'm hopping on here because I want to answer any kind of questions that you guys may have, whether guitar related, practice tips or whatever you want to talk about. That's what I'm hopping on here to do, to give you guys some insight and really just talk to you about. Also, if you've heard me ever mention about Kerry's camp, you should definitely go check it out. I know we have a lot of campers that come in and out these live chats a lot of times and just talk about how awesome it is. You just saw I acknowledge one of the new students that just came on and just says how awesome Kerry's camp is. So if you're trying to figure out, like, what is he talking about, this Kerry's camp, you should just go check it out. Really, you should just check it out. KerrysKamp.com, definitely. You're going to pull up on it October 7th? Definitely pull up, man. Pull up and say what's up. So check out Kerry's camp, man. It's definitely it's an amazing community of guitarists, but there's so many tools that are going to help you really unlock the fretboard and start playing to your full potential. And that's what it's all about. So if you ever heard me play, if you like desire to want to play like me or do anything like with my playing style, that's what Kerry's camp is. It's just a platform that's going to help you really unlock the fretboard and become really impactful in your playing. So when people hear you, they're going to be like, yo, you got the sauce. How do you play altered modes on the V Master? What is the V Master? I don't know what the V Master is. What do you do when your hands cramp? You stretch them. You stretch them out. You work them out, bro. But a lot of times it comes, I found out when people don't stretch prior to, or if they don't have enough potassium in their system. So eating bananas can definitely help you out. Any tips on breaking out of the repetitive, boring guitar playing? how to spice up your playing. So if you're having that question, all of that stuff is in Kerry's camp, really. It talks about different practice routines, different ways that you can play. You can change your voicings. There's a whole lot of nuggets in there that I highly suggest, JKD apostrophe S, that you start looking at. That stuff is really going to help you unlock your playing as much as you really want to know. You know what I'm saying? Have you tried the Line 6 Pod Go? I've never tried the Line 6 Pod Go. I'm a Helix guy. You know what I'm saying? So I've only played the Helix. I've never tried the Pod Go. Thank you so much. But yeah, keep asking questions. I'm gonna keep packing up. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready. Oh, the 5. Got you. Okay, cool. Let me go back and reread that question. Go back and reread that question. Get ready for the show. It's show day. Yeah, it's show day. Okay, let's go back and reread some of these questions. How do you play alternate modes on the 5? So I normally just play like the 9 chords. That's what I like, or either sus4 chords, depending on how it's the song is voiced. That's usually what I'll do. Thanks so much. It says, I would always eat bananas before playing in hot country churches. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Kerry's camp from the UK. Love the way that you and the other students pitch in to really help move me to the next level. That's what it's all about. It's a community. It's a community. Have you heard anything about the Guitar Summit coming back? Honestly, I've seen them post some stuff, but like I thought it probably had already happened, but maybe not. So maybe it's like later on. So if I were you, if you want to know more about the Guitar Summit, I would definitely reach out to Kevin Wilson on Facebook. Find him on Facebook and then just message him. He can tell you exactly. He's the curator. He's the founder. That has a foresight about talking about Kerry's camp. I mean, not Kerry's camp, but the Guitar Summit. Kerry's camp is always on my mind. So yeah, I would definitely reach out to Kevin Wilson and ask him if you had a question about the Guitar Summit. Sweet. Oh, you're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. So, what's new, man? Love from Paris, man. Appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate that. That means a whole lot to me. So, definitely appreciate that love from Paris. I enjoyed my time in it when I went to Paris. I had a good time. Safe travels today, bro. Oh, man. Appreciate it. Listen, it's in my backyard, so which is cool. So, it's here in Atlanta, so I don't have to worry about traveling too much. Just, gotta be safe with traffic, whatever. Cool. I'm making my dream Fender Strat by turning my Squire into a Fender by changing the pickups, logo, etc. Oh man, that's what's up, yo. That's gonna be a mean beast. Kerry's camp in French version, please. I don't know if it's necessarily in French version, but I'm sure you could probably translate some of the stuff that's in there. I mean, music is music, so I'm not really sure. But that's something I can probably bring and add to the table and talk to my team about, maybe having some different versions of stuff. That's kind of a cool thing, or having the ability to translate some stuff. That might be cool. So what's any kind of new gear that I saw somebody talking about changing out a guitar, but what's some new gear that you guys are getting? I'm always in the market hearing about some new stuff or whatever. So what's some new toys that you guys have gotten? I definitely want to hear about it. Help me out. Might get some new stuff. You never know. What up, Kerry from Chino Hills, man? I'm a lifetime member. That's what's up, Mr. Red. Welcome to the lifetime situation, bro. Good luck tonight on your gig. I know a cold brother like you don't need much. Man, we all need luck, bro. Like, listen, I appreciate it because technically it is. I've been playing for Cassette for a while, but then I also started playing for other artists. So coming back, a lot of the arrangements have changed. So there are a lot of different things that they ask me to do as a guitarist. So man, luck is always. I appreciate the prayers and the blessings, bro. Definitely. What's the most guitarists you've played with at one time? What's the most guitarists you've played? What is the most guitarist? I don't know. Maybe you can rephrase that. Which quilter do you have? I have the Reverb 101, and I also have the Aviator. Do you practice a specific routine every day? No, each week and each day is different because it just depends on the workload for the week. Like, so this week I started practicing stuff for the Crescent show because that's the primary thing. Last week I started practicing for Pastor Mike Jr. when I was out with him in Texas. So it all varies, you know what I'm saying? What's the most that I've ever played with a guitarist on stage at one time? I've only played with two guitarists, and that's when I did the Legacy tour. We had two guitarists for her set. And then midway through the tour, it only just became me. I was the only guitarist that was playing. I'm a beginner, but a fast learner. What are some tips to become even more efficient? You should sign up to Kerry's camp. Sign up to Kerry's camp. We have so many videos and courses that are going to help you. And so much material that's going to help you. KerrysKamp.com. You're a prime candidate. I'm telling you. If you're a fast learner, you're really going to love the camp. It's really going to help you out. For guitarists at Family Strings. Yeah, but we didn't play all four guitars at one time. Like, we did like maybe one or two songs, but I'm talking about like a tour. I did a whole tour with another guitarist on stage at the same time. So there was a couple songs. And even still, like, most of the time I was on stage with just my brother and I. So it was still like two guitarists. So. Yo. Some good questions, though. Some really good questions. So if you're brand new to this channel, please do me a huge favor and subscribe. Please click the bell to notify when I'm on, because I will hop on here from time to time and just say what's up. We may play some guitar together. I may give a class. You never know. So just say what's up. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of these lives. It's more interactive versus just me teaching and then you guys leave a comment. So it's just more interactive. I'm trying to expand my reach and trying to, just connect with you guys in a different way, because I love my YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? You guys have been here rocking with me for a number of years. What does a guitar maintenance consist of? Changing strings, oiling up different frets, clearing the fretboard, ensuring that all the strings and the saddle and the nuts and everything is right. So it just depends. And also just wiping down and cleaning your overall guitar. That's what it really consists of. It just make sure your guitar is clean and it's straight. That's the biggest thing. Making sure there's any issues or any problems with it, you fix it. Crybaby Mini. Oh, sweet. Who are some of the new artists we should listen to, new music in general? I would say just go on Spotify and just type in R&B. There's plenty of playlists that come up, you know what I'm saying? Do you have any tips for recording music, Steve Lacy style? I would listen to Steve, what he's doing, and then just try to emulate it. That's the only tip I would have for you. Break it up in sections. Don't try to do it all at one time. Break it up in sections. What are your go-to methods for moving up and down the fretboard? So if you become a camper, George, you'll see all of my methods. KerrysKamp.com. I have everything in there that you need. If anyone needs a Boston Me 80 in the Birmingham area, Quick Pond and Hoover has one for sale for $199. That's what's up, y'all. Let the people know. New gear, Fender Mustang micro headphone amp. Cool, great practice tool. Do you use the Ronda shape for your pick? I don't know, but this is the pick that I use. These are the picks that I use. Bog Street picks. This is called the Battle Axe. This is what I use. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that's what I use. Some good questions, man. You guys are asking some good stuff today. So come on, hit me with a couple, because I'm only on here for a little bit before I got to start getting ready to head out. Got load in today. We got sound check today. It's a busy day. We got 2 shows today. Yay! So got a little bit of work cut out, Just want to make sure I'm grabbing everything. Can we talk for a minute? Which mode do you like to solo over the most? There's not a particular mode that I like to solo over the most, Mr. Red. Where I'm at is I listen for melodies, and a lot of my solos are already scripted. When I'm playing for a specific artist, we do something called programming, and so once we program, then the solo is already scripted. So it doesn't matter what mode you like, you got to play whatever is in the track. You know what I'm saying? Whatever in the stems, you got to do that. Kerry, we enjoy your teaching and just wanted to say keep up the great work. Man, I appreciate that. Go to Kerry's camp, everybody. Top 3 R&B guitarists to learn from. Myself. Who else is a good teacher? I don't know who else are really good teachers. It just depends. But you're looking for somebody to teach you, I'm probably the best teacher. Mr. Red, no, I don't. Off the six is just for guys. I teach off the sixes when you're first learning how to play, but when you're at a level where I'm at, you're asking me what my favorite thing is. No, off the six is not the main thing for me. I don't have to use that approach every single time because I've kind of matured and graduated in my playing. And a lot of my, like I said, a lot of the solos that I do for these artists are already programmed into the stems. So you don't get to play whatever you want to get to play. So I don't just focus off the relative minor, but it's a great way to start when you're learning how to play and you're learning how to solo and you're learning the different techniques. As a beginner, how long before you can play a simple song on guitar? That really depends on you as a guitarist, how dedicated you are, how is your retention, how is your ability to transition between chords. That's really off on you, you know what I'm saying? Kerry, any suggestion for books to study R&B methodology? I'm sure there's a couple different R&B books out there. There was one that I was featured in a few years back that I'm sure is pretty good. Do you use overdrive? Yes, I use overdrive, but the overdrives that I use are in the Helix. But if I'm not using the Helix, then there's various ones. I like the Keeley D&M. Exotic Pedals makes some really good overdrive pedals as well. Do you use pedals for R&B stuff? All the time. All the time. And so which ones? I use overdrive, I use reverb, I use delay. Every now and then I use a chorus depending on the song. Can you tell the difference between a PRS Custom 24 versus? Yes, you can definitely tell the difference because of the top and the playability of the guitar. There's two different. One guitar maybe costs like, I don't know how much SE models cost, maybe 15. Then you have another guitar that costs 3 and up. You can definitely tell the difference. What's your most versatile guitar for R&B, blues, and funk? Is it a PRS? No, it is actually my Tom Anderson Raven Classic. It's the only guitar that you probably see me play all the time now. What are your top 5 tips for beginners? Give yourself grace, consistency, pace yourself. This is a marathon and not a sprint. Focus in on learning the concepts, like really, really learning. Don't just get through and try to learn songs, but like learn the concepts. If you learn the concepts and the principles, then your playing will definitely go to the next level. And be consistent in your practice time. That doesn't mean you got to practice for hours, but practice daily. Well, that goes without saying. I meant historically speaking. Andrew, I must have missed your question. What did Andrew ask? Top 3 players from, again, I don't know who all teaches really well. I can say myself, but that's all I can vouch for because everybody else, I don't know how well they teach. Cool. I've been playing guitar for more than a year and I know a lot and I'm ready to learn music theory. Where should I start? Miguel, you should sign up to Kerry's camp, KERRYSKEKAMP.com. I have a lot of courses that talk about music theory, so we'll definitely help you really unpack that to really know how to play. How do you truly create, how do you turn something into a reoccurring idea, into a full-blown idea? You have to dissect it. So number one, the first thing you should always do whenever you're creating an idea, record yourself. Whether that be your phone or you do Logic, whatever your DAW system is, record yourself. Listen to it. If you come back to it and it makes you feel something, develop it. That's all you got to do is start to develop it. Who did you learn from the most? Who did I learn from the most? Who did I learn from the most? All right, I would say this. My first guitar teacher was the person that I learned from the most because that's the person that I spent the most time with. His name was Willie Marsh, Sr. He's the person that I learned from the most. I remember jamming with you in Iraq in 2003. And man, you were great back then. You're even better now. Man, I appreciate that, man. That means a whole lot to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, you trying to make me get a little misty-eyed today. That means a whole lot to me, man. I appreciate that, seriously. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. What amp are you using, tube or solid state? I have both. So at church, I use a solid state amp, but on the road, mainly I use a tube amp. And the reason why you use one on the road is because that's like what they normally have for backline. And two, I don't have to carry it. Now, if I had to carry it all the time, then I probably would use a solid state amp because of the weight. But I like Quilter for that reason now. They're a little bit more pricey, but their sound and their tone is the reason why they're more pricey. But yeah, Quilter all day for solid state. And then for tube, my first call is a Bad Cat Lynx 50. Outside of that is a Mesa Boogie Long Star. And then after that is a Fender DeVille 410s. Any use of a diminished chord other than as a passing chord. If the song dictates, if the song doesn't dictate, then I'm not necessarily using a diminished chord. Some song progressions actually have diminished chords in them, so that's what you use, you know. All right, come on, ask me one more question. I need one more before I get ready to go, before I get ready to top off to you guys, because this has been fun, but like I said, I've got to get prepared for today, get ready. What guitar would you sell first behind you? What guitar would I sell first? That's a good question. If I had to sell a guitar, probably the Michael Kelly would be the one I would sell first. Thank you, Kerry. I like your playing very much. I appreciate that. Aside of you using your DAWs to record a full track, what other things should your DAWs, do you use your DAWs for? That's the only thing. I mean, maybe editing videos occasionally, like putting some music to score behind it, but that's about it. Rhett Schultz, he doesn't necessarily teach. I mean, he's a great teacher, but he's not really R&B. I mean, he knows concepts, but it's not a real R&B player. Wireless guitar recommendations, I would say a Sennheiser has really good wireless options. That's normally what I use for my backline. And that's no shade on Rhett. Rhett is great, but like, I could teach you rock, but I'm not a great rock player. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do any in-person lessons, no, because my schedule is very, very busy. Hence why we created this amazing platform called Kerry's Camp. And it works out because, again, I have interaction with my students on that platform. So if you're a student, you definitely get access to me that other people don't get access to. So that's kind of a cool thing about being a camper. That's why you should definitely join KerrysCamp.com. Become a camper, man. You should do it. Do it now. All right, I'm gonna take one more question and then I'm gonna be out. Okay, do you use ear monitors? Yes, I do use ear monitors. I use Empire ears. I have 2 sets. My first set has 8 drivers and then I think my other one has 6 drivers. But yes, I use in-ear monitors. All right, love you guys. You guys are great. You guys do whatever you want to do. When will Rhett be back on Kerry's Camp? I think whenever he is available, because I know he just bought a house. He had an injury, so he's kind of like in between stuff. So he'll be back soon. So love you guys, man. If you have any questions about Kerry's Camp, just go check it out. KerrysCamp.com. I love you guys. You guys do great. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, do me a huge favor, subscribe to this channel and click the bell to be notified because I'm going to hop on here from time to time and I don't want you to miss out. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.